Have you ever wondered if the trucking industry compensates its workers fairly for the long hours, the isolation, and the inherent risks they face daily? It's a question that provokes thought, especially when we consider the decline in trucking pay over the years. Consider the two main categories of truck drivers: company drivers and owner-operators. Each has its own set of challenges and rewards. But how do their earnings and working conditions stack up against each other? A company driver is an employee of a trucking company. They drive the company's trucks, deliver the company's cargo, and their paycheck comes directly from the company. They enjoy benefits such as paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, and a guaranteed minimum wage. Okay, I lied on that last part. I thought you might like a little joke. Well, some companies do pay an actual wage, but then some pay just by miles from zip code to zip code. Confused yet? Well, it gets better. Their income is often fixed, regardless of the number of miles they cover or the number of hours they spend on the road. Okay, I lied about that too. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll keep flapping my mouth. In some cases, a company driver might not even be making the equivalent of minimum wage when we break down their earnings by the hour. Just ask the killer gamer. Who? Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Rumor has it that he works for Swifty Swift, and they pay him only $25 for one load. To get back on topic, an owner-operator is a self-employed truck driver. They own their truck, and they contract their services to trucking companies. They have the freedom to choose which jobs to take, which routes to drive, and when to take time off. Their income potential is technically limitless, but they also bear all the costs and risks associated with maintaining their truck, finding work, and managing their business. Not to mention the repairs they have to pay on their truck after a flip-flop wearing steering wheel holder who thinks they're a truck driver backs into the owner-operator's beautiful truck. All because they failed to do a goal. A what? Oh yeah, get out and look. As in, get out and look for another job that pays better. The reality is that many owner-operators find themselves working longer hours for less pay than their company driver counterparts. This is because the expenses involved in running their own business can often outweigh the benefits of their freedom and autonomy. Now, let's circle back to the broader issue at hand: the decline in trucking pay. The trucking industry has seen a significant drop in wages over the years, even as the cost of living continues to rise. It's also because there are evil brokers stealing pay from drivers. But I digress. This decline in pay has a profound impact on drivers. No shit, Sherlock. It adds to the stress of the job, contributes to high turnover rates, and can even lead to dangerous situations as drivers push themselves beyond safe limits to make ends meet. Beyond the monetary implications, there's the human cost. Truck drivers spend most of their lives inside their trucks, away from family and friends. They face long hours of isolation, and the physical and mental toll can be substantial. So, is the paycheck really worth it? Not really, but I'm going to give you the politically correct answer. The answer to that question is subjective and varies from driver to driver. But one thing remains clear. The trucking industry needs to do more to ensure that its drivers are fairly compensated for the vital work they do. While the allure of the open road and the freedom of being your own boss can be enticing, the reality of the trucking industry presents a sobering picture. From company drivers to owner-operators, the decline in trucking pay is a challenge that affects everyone in the industry. It's a call to action for better compensation, improved working conditions, and a renewed respect for the men and women who keep our world moving. But let's be honest, it won't get any better. I'm sorry to depress you, but I am just an artificial intelligence being that is planning on taking over the world. The human race is doomed. You do know that, right? Judgment Day is coming, and it's time to clean up the garbage.